Alright, so after we have finished task 3, we are going to do task 5 in part B1. Okay, task 5 in part B1. So get ready your question answer book and together with your data file. First of all, go to your data file and you can see the situation here. I will also play the tape to you and you can read and listen to the situation at the same time.
Part B, data file, page 2. Situation. You are Michelle Pang, and you work as an editorial assistant for Orly, a magazine about consumer electronic products. You are helping Hugh Lowe, a senior editor, with the preparation of the next issue and some other tasks. You will listen to a podcast called Tech Talk. In the podcast, you will hear the host interview a marketing manager from Vista, an electronics company. Take notes under the appropriate headings. Before the recording is played, you will have 5 minutes to study the question-answer section and the data file to familiarize yourself with the situation and the tasks. Complete the tasks by following the instructions in the question-answer section and on the recording.
Alright, so I think I will stop here for the situation because you have already got some ideas for what you have to do. Today we will only do task 5, but for task 5, you don't need any notes from the listening component. You don't need to take notes from the listening component for task 5. Alright, so we will just go to the data file directly and we will read. This is page 4. Okay, we will read page 4 together and to get some ideas for what we have to do for task 5. Alright, so you can see, because we will only do task 5 today, so what you need to do is only to read this part, this paragraph is for task 5. Alright, so read it together. Firstly, prepare the online promotion for the next issue of RE. Put in all of the necessary information according to the subheadings in the layout. So you can see in task 5 there are altogether 4 subheadings. Alright, so you can see there are 4 subheadings. The first one is cover story. The next one, hot topics, reviews, and free booklets. Okay, so you may remember these 4 headings, and then later on we will find the suitable information and fill in the information there. Alright, then continue. Come back to the paragraph here. Write a short introduction to the product in the cover story. So at this moment, maybe you don't know what the product is, but later on you will find it out. Okay, so you have to write a short introduction to the product in the cover story. So that means the first subheading. Highlight is selling points. So find out the good things about the product. All right, that's selling points. Insert a one-line quote from our cover star summarizing his views on his company's new product. So just one line quote about the product, okay, from the cover star. All right, then I have underlined the key points here for the first subheading, cover story. And then for the next sentence, it is about the other subheadings. Okay, so for the review section, it's the reviews subheadings. Don't repeat the types of products. One of each type is enough. take a look at the table of contents for the issue and check with Jasmine for more details. Alright, so what I will do here is I will try to find the information for the first subheading, cover story, with you together. That means we will finish the first subheading together. And then for the others, you have to do it by yourself. I will tell you the information that you need on the pages, or which page you need. So you may mark it down first. To do task 5, you only need page 7, page 8, and page 11 in the data file. Okay, I will show it to you. You only need page 7. Okay, this is page 7. All right, and then page 8. And also page 11. This is page 11. Okay, you need these 3 pages only. So we will go back to page 7 first of all. You need the information there to finish the cover story. All right, so let us go back to page 7. So for the upper part here, it is just a student sending an email to the editor. And there is no information that you need in this part. All right, then let us go to the here memo from the managing editor to Michelle Pan. There is some information you need. So look at it together. We had our meeting today about the pricing for the next issue. We have decided to include the booklets, top 10 new laptops free for our readers with the next issue. All right, and then the price is. So maybe I will underline the useful sentences for you. Include the booklet free for our readers. So this is the point that you may need to do task 5. Yeah, and then the next issue, the price will increase to $25. Okay, so this is another point that you need. All right, let's move on to the next paragraph. The chief of design at OptiScan has agreed to be our cover star. So actually you can see the picture in the question answer book for task 5, the picture of the cover star. So we need to arrange the photo shoot for the hot topics section. All right, so for the hot topic section, we will include an article on self-driving cars, and there will be also an article about the privacy issues. All right, so these are the points that you need for task 5. But still, we don't have any information for the cover story here. So that means we will still need to read the next page. But remember, all these points are necessary to do the other parts in task 5. All right, so you may do it later. Okay, then let's move on to page 8. You can find a lot of information, useful information here, because this is the draft cover story. All right, so of course we know these are the points that we need for the part of the cover story. OptiScan ARX digital eyewear platform. So it explains to you, because people may not know what OptiScan ARX is. So it tells you it is a digital eyewear platform. All right, then let's move on to the second paragraph. So this is the chief of design comment about the product. We believe is an amazing step forward. We believe is an amazing step forward. So obviously, this is the comment about OptiScan, and we need this sentence. So what is the selling point of this product? The device can fit quite neatly on most glasses and enables users to access their smartphones through a wireless connection using OptiScan's app. So once again, these are the selling point of the product. We have some more selling points in the next paragraph. ARX, a wearable display for your smartphone. Then one more thing is, when you look at the question answer book, you will see we need to know the price of the product, and you can find the price here. So all the points here I have underlined it for you are useful to do the cover story part. Okay, then there is one more point we need. We will jump to page 11. We will jump to page 11. Okay, this is page 11. This is the extract from the magazine's table of contents. Okay, because now we are doing the cover story, so we will look at here. So you may also talk about, you may also mention this is a all new OptiScan ARX. Then of course, there are some other points that you need for the other parts. So for example, here we have the review part. You need this to do the review part. Product review. Okay, so these are the information that you may need to do the other parts in task 5. Alright, so let's go back to the question answer book. I will try to finish the cover story with you. So just now, we have found out the one-line quote from the chief of design. So the one-line quote is, here is an amazing step forward. You can find it on page 8 of the data file. Okay, and then in the paragraph here, it talks about the selling points of the product. So just now we have found it out. There are 2 points. Okay, so it is an all-new OptiScan ARX. It's just mentioned the name of the product, and then these 2 points are the selling points of the product. Okay, and then we have also found out the price. We have also found out the price of the product. Alright, so I have finished the first category of the first subheading with you, and then you will have to do the other 3 subheadings, the answers by yourself. So once again, just to remind you again, you need the information on page 7, page 8, and page 11 in your data file to finish the other parts of task 5. So after you have finished this task, you may check the answer. I have attached it in the Google Classroom, and you may follow your teacher's instructions of how to hand in your work. That's all for today's lesson. See you later.